Hey guys, I'm here at WonderCon in Anaheim and ran into these fabulous cosplayers. I see them all the time. And actually, you were the first Rick Grimes to actually give me some mints at San Diego Comic Con. It's an awesome photo of us together. And we just want to know about your cosplays and what you did to make them. And
Getting elbowed by Winslow. I'm David. We are Real Guys Cosplay, REELGUISE, and we started with The Walking Dead, so The Walking Dead is always kind of the heart of what we do. This cosplay was a matter of things being done in two different sections. The first being the helmet. The helmet was my first construction that I made from scratch, and so it's mostly Warbler. It has some EVA foam inside of it, and then most of the knives are just toys that I cut up. And then also some additional, made the rebar pieces out of foam. And anything that looks like welding is actually hot glue, but it's just all been painted to look like, obviously, that it's metal. The body armor is our new piece for this one. Discovered though, if you're going to get a bigger jumpsuit, this put 10 inches to his regular size to be able to make sure that those bars could go through it. It's PVC piping that's hopefully been painted well enough to make it look like real piping. The idea of the darker red blood is not Winslow's blood. That's the blood of somebody he recently ran into. So I wanted something to look a little bit fresher. It came out a little more opaque than I wanted because I wanted still that shiny wet. But sometimes it's all about trial and error. You try to do something, you just get something better. This is my newest Rick. It's one of the easier cosplays to actually build. Breakaway ropes so that I don't have to worry about actually tying them. There's regular rope that's been hot glued together, magnets to make them easier to come on and off. Anytime I use dirt is done by paint. So there's special kinds of paint that actually have like grit in it to make things that a little bit more like I think for like patio furniture. And so I use that in different colors to be able to get contrasting colors of dirt. That's what I did with the shorts. Worked out, tried to do a little bit more before I came here. And that's about and then dirt it. Claire here helped make sure that I was fully dirty by the time we were done and smearing it. 3 different kinds of dirt, liquid dirt, and powdered dirt, different colors of powdered dirt before you kind of just say, yeah, that looks about right.
Hi, I'm Claire. I am cosplaying Jadis today. I normally cosplay Tara Chandler. I love Jadis, so when she was first introduced, I was like, this is a badass chick. I want to cosplay her. And then the episode with Prisoner Rick aired, and I was like, okay, I gotta do this. I've got a buddy that cosplays Rick. I convinced him, and I was like, hey, do you want to cosplay Prisoner Rick with me? And he was like, Blue Underwear Rick? It's like, okay. So, I basically constructed this from scratch because there's no screen accurate piece. So I just took screenshots of the show, pausing it, looking at every single detail, went to fabric stores, several different ones, cut up pieces of clothing that I already owned, just basically constructed everything together with fabric glue, some sewing, and then here I actually have his belt.
My Rick belt.
Because she does take them from him in the episode, and then I was actually able to find the screen accurate camera. Gloves are made from scratch as well, just regular black leather gloves. So these washers on, and just went with it. Wig was actually a longer blonde wig. A friend cut it for me. I was able to style it and dye it, and then take some more layers off, and it came out to this. It was a train wreck, but I mean, her hair is already a mess, so it actually worked out really well. I'm really, really pleased with it because I was so nervous about it. This is like my first cosplay, actually constructed from scratch. I'm really, really pleased with the way it came out.
now we all know that cosplaying is a labor of love. What's the longest time it's taken you to construct a piece, would you say?
I have a piece that I made for the Stranger Things series, the Demogorgon. And my Demogorgon, again, I'm all new at this, and so it's all trial and error. And it's not the artistic part that tends to be the hard part. It is the engineering part to make sure you can actually wear it. And that took me probably a little over 4 months to build, with, again, lots of taking it apart and putting it back together again. So that's been the longest of this.
So what do you guys predict what's going to happen in the show next?
You have a prediction, Paul? Negan's gonna die. Winslow keeps it short and sweet, just to make sure he gets to his point. Well, it'd be interesting to see if they're going to do anything like an homage to the comic that Negan will become a prisoner of the Alexandrites, or whatever they're calling themselves now that it's not there anymore. The Hilltop people.
Hilltopians.
It'd be interesting to see more what happens, I think, between Rick and Maggie, as Maggie begins to have her own authority, and especially now that's her land and her people and her community, if they're going to have a conflict regarding how to proceed, and how kind of more Maggie versus Rick will play out will be, I think, more interesting.
Yeah, same with him. I believe Negan's going to become prisoner, so he's going to basically becomes Rick's bitch. And, you know, same thing. We're going to see how it plays out with Maggie and, you know, kind of them butting heads together. Like, no, it should be right this way, no, it should go this way. So,
well, and remember, Maggie has vengeance for Negan.
She does.
She has reason, and if Rick says, no, we're not going to kill him, I don't think that's going to square well with her. She's going to want him dead.
Where can we find you guys online? Where to follow you? Websites?
Paul and I are Real Guys Cosplay, but you can usually find more pictures of us at my account, which is the_real, REEL, like a film reel, and then another underscore, and Guy G. Lewart.
You can find me at Claire_E_Rose. I'm also under the hashtag ClaireRoseCosplay.
All right, thanks guys, and we'll be on the lookout for more Walking Dead cosplayers.